Today is September 1st and it's 8:39 p.m. Eastern Time. And this is the daily chart for the micro Bitcoin futures. Ticker symbol is MBT. And this is regarding the September contracts. So that's MBT U21. U is the designation, futures designation for the September contracts. So it's right here. So as well as right here. So right here, this green vertical line, it's the MBTU. So this Bitcoin futures contract just rolled it back on August 26th. So this was the July contracts, and this was the June. And these red hash lines, these are just option contract expiration Fridays. So that's just a quick layout of this page right here. So other drawing tools I added is this entry point right here. So this is my, this is just my visual representation as to where my entry was or is. So I got in at 49,080 and price right now is at 48,915. So it's down since I got into the trade. So right here, this is a support resistance level that I identified. The other support resistance level above that is at 52,005 and change. It was like 40 cents or something, yeah. So where price is right now, I have it almost in the center of these two significant price levels. So this is where a lot of the bulls and the bears are going at it. So the other points I want to identify is that here we have the low of 28,810. And here's the other low of 29,190. So someone would be looking at this chart at the daily time frame and see a double bottom, right? And that's a bullish pattern. So someone can be looking at, oh, it's a double bottom, hence price trending upwards. The other pattern that someone could say is that this is a cup and handle. So here's the cup starting from this candle here. So the cup is forming this section right here, curls up, and then here's the handle, right? So that's another bullish pattern. And typically the breakout or the continuation is at the end of the handle. So that's fine. I mean, somebody could say that, but I wasn't looking at the daily time frame because when I typically trade futures, I'm in it for a short term, less than 24 hours. So it's not even a swing trade. It's more like a day trade. And future contracts are traded 24 hours. However, they do stop trading going into the weekend. So I believe it stops trading at 6 p.m. Friday, and then it starts up again Sunday evening at 6 o'clock Central Time. Yeah. So the rationale for my entry is that I was looking at it at a lower time frame, which is right here at the 15-minute. And what stood out, let me just back out a little bit. So what stood out was that I was seeing this pattern as a pennant, a bull pennant. So I drew it like this. Right, so this is the pennant, and from this low to this high, so this would be the flagpole. Yeah. So this would be the flagpole, right? So if there was going to be a breakout, it would break out. The breakout or the high of the breakout would be equal to this flagpole. So if it was to break out, you know, somewhere between now to midnight, I'm not saying that price is going to hit this level in a day, but over time, price could reach as high as $51,650 based on this breakout. And from what I'm looking at now, when I got into the trade based on this candlestick, so if I just show my trades, so I got in on this candlestick. So here's my flag indicator to show my entry for this candle. So this green horizontal line, it's just a point of reference that I got in at the wick, right? So price pushed up, and because I thought that was the breakout, that's when I entered, but then of course price pulled right back down. And let me just get rid of this. So price looks like it's still inside this pennant, so it might range for another few hours. So if I was going to push it all the way here, it would be around 12:30 midnight. Well, 12:30 in the morning. But I don't think it'll drag out that far. I think if anything, at most, I think the breakout would occur around 10:45, somewhere around that time. So that's the reason for this entry. Again, I thought the breakout was going to happen at this candlestick. And now, you know, looking at this, oh, this could be a double top because here's one top, here's a second top. And that's indicative of a bearish sentiment. But because this is coming from a breakout here, I'm going to speculate that this is still a continuation. Like there's going to be a second leg up, right? So this is the first leg. It pulls back, and then the second leg would continue on. So that's the theory for this assessment. And what I'll do is I'll monitor this trade, and just looking at active trader. So I'm down $15, which is equal to 3 ticks. So how Bitcoin is priced. So here's the menu for the futures contract. I don't know why I'm okay. So here's a menu for all the future contracts that's available on Thinkorswim. So right now I'm trading MBT. This is the micro Bitcoin futures, where each level is a difference of 5 points. So here it ends at 9.5, then it goes up to 0.0, 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. So each one is a 5-point tick, okay? And each point is 50 cents. But there's a twist, because you're not trading 1 Bitcoin, you're trading 5 Bitcoins per contract. So that's why you have a 5 there. So, so now I'm down $20, so I'm down 4 ticks. So just to go back to this real quickly. So here is the actual Bitcoin futures. So each tick is worth $25. So again, this contract consists of 5 Bitcoin. So just imagine how quickly, you know, you could burn through like $300. It's like this one red candlestick right here could be maybe $300, a $300 move, just this one candle. So things move very quickly in the futures market. And again, because this trades overnight, strange things happen around 4 o'clock in the morning. So that's when it goes like really off the rails. And what time was this? This is 2100. Let me see if I can find 4 o'clock. So here's a 4 o'clock. So nothing really happened here, but I noticed that strange things happen 4 o'clock in the foreign exchange market. And sometimes I do see irregular, quote, irregular trading activity around 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm definitely going to put my stops in place before I go to bed. So yeah, so that's the status of this trade. Going back to the 15. So because I entered the trade early, again, FOMO took over, I guess, because I thought the breakout was here. So now I'm just anticipating that price is going to come down and stay within this support level. It might pierce it like what it did here, you know, all of this, but it didn't really break through, and that's what I'll plan to do, so that you know, during the overnight session while I'm sleeping, I'll make sure that my stop is, you know, reasonable enough that in case it comes down, I'll still have room that I'll still stay in the trade and have the price go back up. But I'm just waiting for this to make a move before, so I'm expecting something to happen before 12:30 later today. So I think I'll still be up for that. Until that next update, more to follow. So here's a quick update. So the breakout I was anticipating just happened a few minutes ago. So now price is up here, and I'm currently up $90 in this trade. So I've moved up my alarm. I think I'll move it up a little bit more. And before I go to bed, I'll definitely start putting my stops in. So this way, you know, I'll have my take profit set as well as a stop, just in case it reverses during the overnight session. But again, this was the move I was waiting for based on this pennant pattern. So yeah, so until the next trade, more to follow.